Hello everyone! Remember me saying something about Inside Xbox and Mortal Kombat? If you missed it, well, I pity you, because it was so cool! They shown us nothing but a TV advertisement. Thanks you, Microsoft, very cool. Now to the topic. Be forewarned of spoilers. I will say it again, for your own sake, of not spoiling bits of the MK11 plot. If you don't care about spoilers, I'll start. Here we go. Cyrex and Sector appear as NPC in story mode, each with their own kit of moves. Edwin said no NPC in story mode, or is it done for Combat Pack 1? Liu Kang will become the Elder God or Protector of the Earth Realm, replacing Raiden on this duty, as it seems at the end of the story. Goro is dead and is located on Goro Slayer Arena. He is being assisted by Kenshi. Yeah, he's dead too. Frost is not fully robotic, but cyborg-ish kind of thing, part human, part machine. Now to the story mode. Chapter 1. Cassie Cage. Special Forces squad breaks through Kitana's and Liu Kang's fort, where Cabal and Jade Revenants are bowing to Shinnok's severed head. They destroy it successfully, but Sonya dies. Then the dramatic scene where Johnny Cage hugs Cassie, but suddenly Kronika appears, winding all that stuff and restores destroyed fort. Chapter 2. Battle Khan. First you fight Baraka, then Scarlet, then Aaron Black. The chapter is over when Devourer tells Shao Kahn that she killed Mileena. Shao Kahn is angry, but suddenly Kronika appears and tells Shao Kahn that he will rule once more, but he has to kill Raiden in return. Chapter 3. Liu Kang and Kung Lao from the past. First you fight Scorpion and Jade. Much like in Injustice 2, you make choice who you want to play. Then they fight their Revenant selves from the present. Then they fight Geras. Young Raiden appears and tries to restore messed up timeline and avoid being all evil after Kronika's defeat. Chapter 4. Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Sub and Scorp are at the Linkways laboratory fighting against robots, including Cyrex and Sector. Cyrex dies, and he's being disassembled. Then you fight Noob Saibot and Sector again. Sector loses, but suddenly Frost appears and saves Sector right before Scorpion attempts to kill him. Chapter 5. Jade or Jax, I don't know honestly. Jax is being visited by Kronika and tells him, your daughter will be safe if you'll fight for me. Jade from the past meets Revenant herself. Then Jade defeats Devourer and asks where is Shang Tsung. Jade and Cole Khan wants Kitana to ask Sheeva for help to defeat Kronika. Jade fights Collector. Young Raiden asks Citron for help to defeat Kronika, but she denies his request because Kronika is her mother. Young Sonya Blade appears and whines about Cassie's failure to save her. Aaron Black appears, Sector is being repaired and ready to fight again. Chapter 6. Johnny Cage beats Aaron Black, then Sector. Last one kidnaps Sonya Blade, but Johnny saves Sonya. Then Johnny fights young Kana, who just arrived in the new timeline. Johnny beats him, but suddenly old Kana appears and shoots Johnny in the leg. Cabal and old Kana kidnap Sonya and young Johnny. Sector self-destructs himself to death with a big-ass explosion, but Raiden comes to save Johnny, old Jax, Jackie and Cassie. He teleports them to a safe zone. Jade begins to hate Cole, who wants to kill Baraka and all of his soldiers. But Jade doesn't want to spill unnecessary blood. They argue and then they fight. She stops Kotal and says, your heart is so cold, you used to be the other person before, stuff like that. Cassie speaks with Sonya from past and tells about Johnny Cage. Sonya doesn't understand how she and Johnny got along together. He is not her type. Chapter 7. Sheeva replaces Goro on his throne because he's dead. Past versions of Liu Kang, Kitana and Kung Lao tries to create an alliance with her, and that's all I know. But before we close this video, let me inform you, on one of the UK launch events, we saw new mechanics introduced in MK11, called Chip Avoided and Less Breath. When you're on low HP and chip damage is supposed to kill you, instead of death, you are granted with Chip Avoided, which literally just takes away 1 bar of defensive meter. Do not confuse with depletion. If you survive this, then next hit will take away your second defensive bar and you're granted with Last Breath, which of course gives you 1 more chance to come back. Thanks for watching. Did you like this video? Then why not press thumbs up button? It's as easy as it sounds. If you don't, well, the opposite button is always nearby. Mortal Kombat is released on 23rd of April, if you somehow don't know still, and, well, that's all. Peace out.